Alright everyone, welcome to What This Song Teaches You. This is my series where I listen to a song that I haven't listened to before and I try and figure out the guitar parts. And yeah, it's been getting quite a lot of views on here and subscribers. So yeah, thanks for all the views everyone, and keep liking it, put some comments down. I really like reading them. So today I've picked a band I've never listened to before, the Old Mervs. Great band name. Old Mervs, and the song is called Heavy in the Morning. And yeah, I was just looking on their Wikipedia page. Old Mervs are an Australian independent rock group consisting of David House and Henry Carrington Jones. They've known each other since they were 5, and yeah, they're found success for their alternative Australian indie surf rock. Nice. Oh yeah, this should be cool then. So yeah. Let me know if you know any more about the band. Put it in the comments. Let's get into it. Yeah, so I haven't listened to this before, so this should be exciting. Let's see what they're like. Here we go. Yeah, I like the vibe. Okay, I'll go back. There's like a riff and it's B power chord. Okay, so we're playing a power chord on the 7th fret. So if you haven't learned a power chord yet, this is how you do a power chord. Power chords are just a shape that you can move around in different places on your guitar, and it kind of always looks the same. Popular in like rock songs and grunge songs, all the Nirvana songs, Green Day. So yeah, so we're going to play on the 7th fret on the 6th string, and then you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 9th fret on the 5th string, and then your little finger's also going to go on the 9th fret, and it's like, yeah, we're on the lowest 3 strings, and we're playing 7, 9, 9. So it's this shape, and yeah, it's a shape we can move around everywhere. And yeah, it's a shape we can move around everywhere. So yeah, get good at that power chord shape. And yeah, we're just going to play it there on the 7th fret. That was, yeah, strumming down on the intro. And then there was this cool riff. I like that. That's cool. Let's just check I'm doing that right. So this is the power chord. So yeah, so for the riff, cool riff. So you put your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 5th string, the A string, and then what we're going to do is play the E string, the 6th string, hit that open. Then you strum both strings, the 6th and the 5th string, together. So your finger's on the 6th, and then so we've got the 6th string, and then the 6th and the 5th string, and then yeah, hit them 2 together. Then after that, you have to just bend this string, so you keep your finger on the string, put your other fingers behind it, and we're going to pull down, and then bring it back up again. So, and we're looking for just a little bend. It sounds like this. It's a little bit further than you think, but not as far as like it's nothing crazy. It's that. So hit the E string, hit them both together, then bend, up, down. I guess you're going down, actually, then up. Then you're going to catch both the strings again, and you've come back from the bend, but you're going to hit them up this time. Boom. That. Then you take your finger off the 6 and go to 4 on the 5th string. Hit that up. Again, you're hitting the 2 strings. I think we hit that twice. Yeah, hit it up again. Keep hitting it up. and then go to the 2nd fret. So we're all still on this 5th string. And I think we're hitting that up again. Up 3 times, so we're going up crazy. Yeah. What does everyone think of that riff? I like that. That is good. Okay. Oh, at the end he goes up, down, up. So it goes up, down, up. Up, down, up. Yeah, nice. So we're going between the B chord, the power chord. Oh no, I'm doing up, down, up. I'm changing his riff. Oh yeah, that is cool. Let's keep going. Yes, it does the riff a couple of times, then we're back to the B. This must be the verse. Yeah, we're just going back and forth between those 2 bits. Just strumming down. And then back and forth. Yeah, that bit's good. Good verse. I think this bit's different. I think he's just doing the 6 with an open E. So put your finger on the 6 like where we went for the riff and just hit the 2 strings together. So it goes this one. I'm hearing that, I think. And yeah, it's like a little pre-chorus bit or like the end of a verse. So it goes from this chord, 7th fret power chord, then to this open 6 thing. Cool sound. And then there was a little end bit, 7th fret again on the 6th string, and then to the 2nd fret like an F sharp. So same power chord shape, we're just back on the 2nd fret. So it was this little bit here, I'll show you. So look at the end of the verse. Yeah, it's like the end of the verse, so most of the time we just do this. And then on the final one, I think we did that like 2 or 3 times, and then the final one, 6th fret, and then 2nd fret. Yeah, 7 to 2. Oh, that bit's good. And then I think we're going into a chorus. This bit's good. We're going home. This is the chorus, so we're going. Oh, maybe he's playing a major chord. Yeah, he's playing the full chord. Not really. I don't think he's doing a full major chord. So the power chord we learned earlier, 7, 9, 9. You're gonna add your middle finger in to the 8th fret on the 3rd string. This is a major chord now. This is the chord to learn on your way to a bar bar chord. Normally we'd bar then the 7th fret, but yeah, don't worry about barring. We just need 7, 9, 9, 8. Get your middle finger in. I'm going. And then yeah, it does something quite cool. You do this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and strumming down, and then you take your first finger off and you take your 3rd finger up to the 9th fret on the 6th string, so it's moved up 1 string. So it's like we're playing like a B chord, B major chord. This is a B major, but we're putting a C sharp in the bass, and then you just continue hitting 4 strings. You end up kind of muting the A string, the 5th string with this finger. This string's not working. So we got I'm coming, I'm coming. And then you want to go to an E major chord. 2, 2 and 1 down here. E major. Look, learn an E major chord, common chord. So we go. Before I forget, actually, I've got a Patreon page and I've started putting the tabs on. There's about 25 tabs on there now, because this is kind of a new series. So yeah, there's a link below for the tab. That'll help. Yeah, here we go. I'm coming home. And then to an E. You could also do the E down here. But yeah, in the video I can see he's doing it over here, so let's do this one. Be nicer. Yeah, nice, okay. I think there was an extra bit coming up, so let's go back and find that bit again. Then we've got a minor chord, yeah, G sharp minor. So we're on the 4th fret. This power chord that you've learnt, 4, 6, 6, and then we're gonna bar the 4th fret, bar the whole thing. You don't need this middle finger on. If you struggle with this chord, I could give you a quick lesson on bar chords if you're new to bar chords. You've got to get your first finger really close to the metal bar. Probably if you can't get your bar chord working, this finger here is kind of like turned sideways. You've got to keep it really straight, and it almost feels like if you look at this chord when I'm doing a bar chord, it feels like you can't really see the bar. It's really dead straight on the bar. But yeah, if you struggle with this minor chord, just do the power chord. But it'd be nicer with this one. So it goes. So it's from G sharp minor to a B. That chord we did before. You can bar this one now, I think. And then E. It's quite nice with an E. You could, if from this B chord, if you slide everything back, you end up on an E. You just take this first finger off. So you could do like that instead of switch. Most people do their E like this. But it's quite nice just sliding back from the B. Yeah, let's do that. So we've got this chord, G sharp minor, 4th fret 1, B, 7th fret, and then E major. Feel free to use whatever fingers that you can. What does everyone think of this song? Put it in the comments. Let's keep going. Back to a B. The riffs come back. Yeah, I feel like we're recycling some of the parts now. Let's see where we get to. Oh, there's a different chord in there. Oh yeah, okay, so when you fall asleep, 4th fret. You can do this chord that you hear a lot in songs, and it always, once you might trick yourself thinking it's a B chord. You do that a lot, but sometimes they do this chord, which is basically like, if we went to an E chord here, so this is the E chord I said we could do, which is on 7 and 9. So you're on 7 on the 5th string, and then you bar the 9th fret on 3 strings, so like the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd string. It's just an E major chord in what's called the A shape. But then you've got this other chord where you just basically bring this one down. But we only actually play 2 strings. So I'll teach you that chord. It's your first finger's on the 6th fret of the 5th string, and your little finger tends to play the 9th fret of the 4th string, the D string. And you get this sort of chord progression where this is just your E chord. This is like an E with a D sharp in the bass. It's still kind of the same sound, but one of the notes has changed. So you get loads of songs like that. But so what they're doing here is they're starting with this chord, the kind of stretched out one, 6 and 9, and then going to an A. So it's like, which adds a bit of tension. It's really nice. It kind of tricks you to think it's a B. So it kind of does sound like a B. So it's got a lot of the chord notes of the B. So yeah. So it's that bit there. Let's play that. So this is the end of the verse. Nice, that was it. It was cool. Now I think this might be a new section. Back to the bit. So that was loads of B's. And then we went to an E. And then F sharp. F sharp major this time. Did we do F sharp before? F sharp? Can't. Yeah, we might have done F sharp before. The 2nd fret, power chord with this finger. Then I think he's going back to the E, so I'll jam along to it now. Not yet. E. F sharp. Back to E. Back to F sharp. I think there was something at the end of that. Maybe there wasn't. Yeah. So you go at the end on the last chord. Take your first finger off. Just hit the first 2 strings, 6th and 5th string. Had that at the end of that bit. Oh, that's cool. Little middle section. I think we're back to a chorus, maybe a drop down chorus. I was doing that bit. Oh, let's sleep you down. Oh, this weird chord to an E. You could do this. Go to another A, the open A. Might be a bit weird. Oh yeah, that bit's good. love that song. That song was brilliant. That's a great one to learn. The old Mervs, not the old Mervs, just old Mervs. Heavy in the Morning. Wow, yeah. See, in that one, real good open riff. Yeah, I really like that. A nice chord progression. You learnt this chord as well. This is a cool chord. Some bar chords. Yeah, good rhythms. Just a good song, that one. I really enjoyed that. What did everyone think of that song? Does anyone know anything about old Mervs? I'm a new fan. Yeah, so I'm going to keep this series going. Yeah, where I figure out songs. So yeah, if you've got any song ideas, put them in the comments. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.